First thing in the meeting is the public comment session. You have up to 3 minutes to address the council. There was a person who was concerned that they go first, and at least 2 of the 3 of the people in front of her have agreed to let her go. So I'm going to use my executive whatever and allow Town Hall Girl to go first. So if you want to address the council, you have up to 3 minutes to speak, and I'll tell you when you're getting close to time.
Good evening. I'm Town Hall Girl, and I just want to let you know what's going on in your city. This is something that you probably would never believe. People who believe that this is that is a tolerant city, is a selectively tolerant city. I was just forced to leave 210 Main Street forever, for 2 years or something like that, which contains the bathrooms of Town Hall. Now, I have interstitial cystitis, which is a bladder ailment, which is a very serious bladder illness, which could kill me if it's not medicated and treated by a doctor, and which has caused a colon illness, and also fibromyalgia, which just set in a couple of days ago, and I couldn't even walk at that point. And yet, I was just talking to Michael Bardley, who last week I stated had been respectful to me in conversation. He had been. However, he just informed me that the mayor was behind the trespass notice. The trespass notice from 210 Main Street, which states that I can't use the bathroom facilities, which is why my skin is all broken out and I haven't been able to brush my teeth or take a sponge bath. And yet the junkies that came out of the bathroom stall, one being a man, came out of the woman's bathroom stall, are still, at large, and they can use the bathroom anytime they want to shoot up and leave their blood in the town hall disability stall, which is not marked, by the way, toilet, and their work's in the garbage. And this administration thinks it's okay. And this administration is corrupt, because this administration tried to stop my Comcast interview that was done by Julie Bolio on NCTV before the city of Northampton bought the station. Talk about conflict of interest. Tried to stop that interview from coming out, even though you people in the town council were given 2 weeks to respond to it, and said nothing. You made no comments. You gave her no indication that you didn't want this to go on. And then at the last minute, you were like, ooh, stop it, stop it, stop it. So she wouldn't stop it because she's a professional. I guess that's why she didn't last in this area. She's a professional. I had a lot of respect for her and the people that I work with, and that, camera crew, people here, and some of the people in the audience, and a lot of people that are listening to me right now. But I want you to call Michael Bardsley at home at 5 and the mayor at her office at 5-9. Is that right? Is that correct, Mayor Higgins? Because I want you to let them know what you think about this, that I'm a disabled, seriously ill, homeless person who has done nothing wrong except to use a bathroom, which is not even marked for disability, because I'm disabled, and I am disabled bladder and colon-wise. And I can't even use the bathroom. I was chased out of the bathroom, and I was threatened with a pole to my head by the janitors. And as a result of bringing a court complaint, just to simply make this stop, for not money, for anything, just to make this stop. And I went through the mayor's private secretaries to say, please, I don't want to go to court. I just want this trespass notice to go away so that I could use the bathroom in peace without being threatened, without men coming in the bathroom and threatening me with poles, which has happened more than once. And happened reasonlessly. After the first time, maybe it was a little understandable. After that, being continually threatened by Mr. Sullivan, who's the head of the janitorial services, with a pole, was really out there. And obviously, the trespass notice came a day after I went to court and I had no choice but to make a court complaint against these people who threatened me with weapons. And yet, the city council and the mayor are supportive of disabilities abuse, homeless abuse, and yet they pretend that they're not. You're not really getting the story if you're not homeless, or if you haven't been close to the subject of homelessness or drug addiction, or things that people might be out on the street at night for, and see brutal cops, and be on the insides of Town Hall and see what really goes on there. So you can contact me too if you want. My fax number is 592-2540. Please limit it to 1 page, no cover sheets. I would love to give a number, but I think my friend would go crazy because I'm using his print shop. I'll have to, just get faxes there. I get calls, but they'd have to be personal calls. So I don't know if it'll get to be too much. It already is at this point. So, but I'd really love to know what you think, because this is a very, very strong, signal that you're sending to the public, Mayor Higgins, that you're supporting the abuse of the disabled. In fact, you are orchestrating the abuse of disabled personally, from what Mr. Bardsley just told me before this meeting began.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ooh. For nothing.